Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's Linfield Coaches CatChat for the Linfield Volleyball program. Joe Stuart here with you with head volleyball coach Haley Domeck. Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Pretty good. But let's get into last night's match. A 3-1 loss at Willamette. You know, a tough one. You guys come out strong, win the first set, and stay competitive all the way through. But a good squad down there in Salem. But what were some of the positives from the conference opener? You know, this kind of type of match that can tell you a lot of things about a team.
Yeah, Reagan Dean had a career night last night in terms of both hitting percentage and kills. I thought she played consistent all the way from the first point to the last point. Isa Alicone stepping in as libero for us. Willamette tends to target our liberos on serve receive, and she handled that really, really well. So that was great to see. And we saw some youth come in and make some impact, whether that was Brooklyn coming in on the outside or Paige as a serving specialist and back row player for us. So that was absolutely huge. And then starting off the first set so strong was really good growth for us. We came out of Colorado having shifted our mindset, and so that was really good to see that has carried over into the start of conference play.
Yeah, and you guys were coming into that match off a great 3-0 win against Mills College and actually set the program record for service aces, 22 aces, and a match where you got to play a lot of your team, a lot of your younger players. And this is a young team. You're going to have to use some of them in big spots, as we saw last night. Who are some of the young players emerging right now that you've seen really step up in their role?
Yeah, again, Brooklyn champion on the outside for us, both in Colorado and against Mills. She has hit absolutely phenomenally for us. She brings a lot of composure to the court. We also have Paige Richards, a freshman, coming in and playing back row and serving for us, and she's just super consistent from the service line and brings a great energy to the court. And then Maddie Brohill stepped up big time for us in the Mills College match. She was a great leader on the court, controlled things from the outside and from the serve receive perspective.
Yeah, 5 aces for Broyhill in that match. A really nice performance there. So one other player I want to talk about is Haley Dixon. Leading the conference in assists right now. She's really held down that setter role all the way going back to her freshman year. What's it like having that level of consistency from your facilitating position on the court?
Yeah, Ailey does a fantastic job being a fierce competitor for us. She wants to win so badly, and that really comes across in her set distribution, her aggressiveness from the service line, and her leadership on the court that she brings.
So let's look ahead a little bit here. You got Puget Sound as your next conference match, and then one last on-the-road non-conference match against D2 St. Martin's. Both of those are going to be good tests. Puget Sound, another solid squad within the conference. But what are you going to be looking to pull from those couple of matches, particularly the St. Martin's against a tough D2 opponent here before the conference schedule really gets going? What are the last things you want your team to focus on and start to improve before you get into the bulk of the season?
Yeah, we just, especially against St. Martin's, want to come in and go all out, shifting that mentality from playing to not lose to playing to win has been a big point of emphasis for us, and so that's going to continue to be something that we focus on, specifically against St. Martin's. When you take that jump from D3 to D2, you see a little bit bigger block, you see a little bit quicker defenders, and so we're going to be looking to really stretch our hitters and challenge them, and then from a serve receive perspective, staying nice and quiet on our serve receive so that our passers can really set us up well for moving forward into this season.
Yeah, well, there you go. So this weekend, it'll be the University of Puget Sound that the Wildcats are taking on the road before next Tuesday at St. Martin's in Lacey, Washington for a big matchup against a D2 opponent. They'll be back here on the 24th and the 25th, though, for big matches against Whitworth and Whitman. Those are going to be some fun ones.
They'll be super fun. We're excited because it's a home football weekend, I believe. We have recruits on campus that weekend, and Linfield just has a great atmosphere when it's home events, whatever sport that might be. So we're super excited for that weekend.
We hope to see you all down here for those on the 24th and the 25th. Coach, thanks for the time today.
Thank you so much.